Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the 6th International JSXGraph conference hosted at the University of Bayreuth. My name is Carsten Miller. I'm member of the JSXGraph team, and it is a pleasure to have you all here to our conference. In the next 3 days or afternoons, we will hear several talks. We have the possibility to get in contact in discussions. We have prepared some workshops for those who are new to JSXGraph. We have today a beginner's workshop, and tomorrow and on Thursday, Alfred will give his famous advanced JSXGraph workshop. And at the beginning, we want to share some news and what's new about JSXGraph, and Alfred will uh, go on and open the conference officially. Alfred, please go ahead.
So, welcome everybody to JSXGraph 2025. It's really rewarding to see the registrations stumbling in and see how it is. It seems to be useful all over the place. So, welcome everybody, and I hope we will have a very fruitful and successful conference. So, I'm Alfred Wassermann. I'm in the JSXGraph development team, or the leader of the team. And as Carsten said, I will present two workshops on tomorrow and on Thursday. And we will together do the beginners workshop today. So again, we are as nearly every year, we are very happy to see many interesting talks and yeah, there are many participants from all over the world. This is very nice. And I want to thank you personally for all your pull requests, bug reports, suggestions, and your help and motivation during the last year. So what happened since the last conference? Well, there were some improvements to JSXGraph. So the version number progressed from 1.10 to 1.12. So 1.12.0 was just released yesterday. And I already fixed the first bug, sorry. Yeah. About news there, what happened in the last year inside of JSXGraph, we will discuss it in the workshops. To summarize a little bit, 3D is gradually improving. It's still not done, but yeah, it's an endless story how to improve it. Then we have a very well a new feature which seems very special, namely dynamic attributes can have a parameter to itself, to the object itself. This is a very subtle thing, but it's incredibly helpful. We will see it in the workshop. And yeah, they have some news about accessibility with area and a few else things. Then the database is filling up. So if you go to the database, it has now more than 200 examples. Several more, 50 more in the pipeline. So also 3D is already, there are more 3D examples now.
Alfred, at the moment, we are not seeing your screen, only the
Sorry.
presentation.
Yeah, sorry, I have to uh, Zoom now. Here. So now you should see it. Is it okay?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So we have some very nice 3D examples. Yeah. And we have transformations now and we have turtle graphics again, some examples about turtle graphics, and yeah, where is it? Here, Riemann sums, and so on. And yeah, okay, but we will discuss it a little bit in the workshops. Then, thanks to Tom, who is in the audience, we moved away from, or we retired our Google Groups forum because it's not very well maintained by Google anymore. And we installed our new forum. It's a software called Discourse, and it looks like this. And we hope we will have a lot of discussions there. Our discussions already had started here, and it's quite active. And yeah, it seems to be a success. But we already had our first problem, namely some bot user generated a lot of discussion threads, hundreds of it, and so we had to restrict it a little bit. So if you sign up to the forum, then we will have to allow you the access to the forum, that you can write something. It turned out that it's not that easy to distinguish bots from real usernames and email addresses. So please, if possible, use an email address which sounds something like somehow like an email address of a really human being. But if not, just send me an email that we should add you. Okay, then, and the big hope is that we also have a discussion, have many discussions about your work, about your examples. We invite everybody to present examples and methods how to use JSXGraph successfully in these forum threads. At the moment, it's not possible yet to include JSXGraph inside of the forum, so you have to put your construction to JSFiddle or something else, and then link from it to it from the forum. But I hope we can resolve this in the next few months. Yeah, then the real news are we have a new website and a new logo. And for this, I will turn over to Carsten.
Thank you very much, Alfred. I will share my screen now. Can you please stop sharing, Alfred? Perfect. Thank you very much. So as you have already seen, this is our new website. It is a totally new website, and we started with some important links to the upcoming events, to the just mentioned forum. Then we have, of course, we have the API reference, the news, but also the source code as GitHub, at GitHub, Stack Overflow, and the possibility to start directly with JS Fiddle. And on the home side here, we have some examples to share the flexibility of JSXGraph in 3D, in implicit plotting, and in calculus as well. And here in the menu, we have a new resources section where you will find the database, some starter templates. Today in the beginners workshop, we will see here some examples. Then our old wiki, where all the examples from the last years are stored. And of course, plugins, releases, the releases of JSXGraph. The logo files, if you want to include JSXGraph in your project, you can use the text logo. We have a small square logo and some additional materials in several resolutions, for example, for print and screen materials, and a SVG version as well. So you will find several colors. I think there are, I think, 100 and something different logo files. So you will find the version which fits for your purpose perfectly. Then, of course, we have here a documentation section with our getting started reference and the JSXGraph book, API reference, chassis code. Then a new section with projects. The first, there we have our own projects like sketchometry, which we had presented in the last conferences, our students' projects, and the new SASIM project with assessment in Stack is here listed, and some Erasmus Plus projects as well. And what's special now, we have your projects. Some of you presented your projects at the conference. For example, Tom Behrendt or Mary Byrne had a talk in the last conferences. Here we have the Stack assessment tool where JSXGraph is integrated, and some other things like Meclip or Moombier we heard at the conferences, at past conferences as well. And if you have an amazing project, don't hesitate to write us an email to ask whether it should be listed here in our projects site. It is a good site where to show how flexible JSXGraph is. So here is enough space for your projects. Then we have events. And what's interesting are the upcoming events, of course, the conference. And this year we started with a new on-site, a small on-site conference, 24 hours of JSXGraph. Some of you here at the conference had been there. And it was a success, and it was a very intense atmosphere, and we worked on advanced JSXGraph problems, and we want to have another 24 hours of JSXGraph next year. On Thursday, we will give you more information. We plan it for February or March next year. Then here you have the news about JSXGraph and the release notes, for example, as we had on the old website as well. So this is the new website, the new logo. Feel free to have a look at the website, and if there's something missing, don't hesitate to ask. We will change, or we can add some important news as well at their website. So it's time for our program. We have 3 days. Day 1 is today. We will start with the first talk in some minutes. Today we will have 3 talks and a beginner's workshop for those who aren't familiar with JSXGraph, for those who want to start with JSXGraph. Tomorrow we will start at 3 o'clock with the next talk. There we will also have 3 talks and the advanced workshop from Alfred. And the same structure is on Thursday. We will have 3 talks and the second part of Alfred's advanced workshop. So this is the program for the next 3 days.